For years, Nigeria's northeast has been one of the deadliest battlefields in the fight against terrorism. But now, a major breakthrough has shaken the Islamic State network in Africa. Reports confirm that Abu Bilal al-Minuki, a senior ISIS commander linked to the Islamic State West Africa province, also known as ISWAP, has been killed during a joint operation involving Nigerian forces and the United States. According to multiple international reports, the operation happened around the Lake Chad region, a long-time stronghold for ISWAP fighters operating across Nigeria, Niger, Chad, and Cameroon. The Nigerian government described al-Minuki as one of the most dangerous terrorist figures operating in West Africa. Some reports even claimed he had risen to become ISIS's global second-in-command. A claim still debated by some analysts, but one that shows how important he was inside the terror network. Who exactly was Abu Bilal al-Minuki? Security reports say he was deeply involved in planning attacks, weapons manufacturing, propaganda operations, hostage-taking, and coordination between ISIS-linked groups across Africa. Before joining ISIS, he reportedly had connections with Boko Haram during the early years of the insurgency. For many Nigerians, this news represents more than just the death of one terrorist leader. It is symbolic. For over 15 years, communities in Borno State and across the northeast have suffered bombings, kidnappings, village raids, military ambushes, and mass displacement caused by Boko Haram and ISWAP. Thousands of civilians have died, millions have been displaced, entire communities have disappeared, and despite years of military operations, insurgent groups have continued adapting, recruiting fighters, and launching deadly attacks. That is why the killing of al-Minuki is being described as one of the biggest counterterrorism victories in recent years. Nigerian officials believe removing a top strategist like him could weaken ISWAP's operational coordination across the region, but experts also warn that terrorist groups rarely collapse because of one leader's death alone. Nigeria has seen this before. When notorious Boko Haram leader Abubakar Shekau died in 2021, after clashes with ISWAP, many expected the insurgency to end quickly. Instead, factions reorganized, new commanders emerged, and attacks continued in different forms. The reality is that terrorism in the Lake Chad region is fueled by many deeper problems: poverty, weak border security, illegal arms trafficking, lack of education, youth unemployment, and poor governance in vulnerable communities. Military victories matter, but lasting peace requires more than airstrikes and battlefield success. Communities destroyed by insurgency need rebuilding. Young people vulnerable to extremist recruitment need opportunities. Victims of violence need justice and support. And regional governments must improve intelligence sharing and border cooperation. For now, Nigeria's military and its allies are celebrating a major win. But the bigger question remains: will this operation truly weaken ISIS in West Africa, or will another commander rise to replace the one that was killed? The coming months may determine whether this was a turning point in the war against terror, or simply another chapter in a conflict that has already lasted far too long.
Thank you for watching. Kindly share and comment.